Last week on sailing Millennial Falcon, we made the crossing to the island of Vieques off the east coast of Puerto Rico and set about exploring above and below the surface. Hey guys!
Morning everyone. Today is the day we go to Culebra, hopefully.
Yes.
We depart for Culebra. Whether we make it is up to Millie.
It's a bit like that nowadays. After our few adventures offshore and sailing and motoring, we are always a little bit unsure whether we're going to make it in one... apprehensive whether we're actually going to make it in one piece. So today we head to Culebra and...
Currently on the eastern side of Isla Chiva, which is a little island on the south coast of Vieques. So the plan is to motor... I've created a map. No, I didn't create it. Navionics did. Can you guys see that? Plan is to motor out and eastward from there to the eastern tip of Vieques, where we will track north and ride the 15 knot southeasterly breeze on a beam or up the backside all the way to Culebra. So it's about, call it 15 miles, all said and done, which should put us there. It's about midday now, just before midday, so we should be arriving with plenty of sunlight left. And the target bay that we're going to arrive in is on the western side of the island, and it is called Bahia des Sardinas, which
That's going to
is
be good footage. Both of our heads is looking
down. Yeah. It's got great access to the main strip, I guess you'd call it, or what looks like the main strip in Culebra. There's fuel station there, there's dinghy docks, there's restaurants, there's a dive shop to replace the mask that I broke and the mask that I lost when I borrowed Josh's mask yesterday. Alright, what are you doing? Going to catch a fish. Going to try to. Fish. Yeah, fish.
So we finally motored east enough, and now we can start heading northwest and going up to Culebra. We can pop our sails up, which will be the first time in bloody weeks that we've actually managed to sail again. So this will be actually good. It's fun. Can't wait. Sure it's a fish? Oh, it is. Woo! My first fish! Yes! Our first fish!
First fish. Very good, so it's going back. Good job, buddy. Thanks for the flight. He's off. He swam away.
Alright, good job.
Good job!
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah, we couldn't eat it!
I'll take it. You go. What a calamity that was.
Oh my god. What are we doing?
We're doing 7.5 knots with sails, no engine. Ah, this is great. And we got a fish. This has been the best afternoon I've had for 3 months. Touch wood, nothing breaks, nothing dies. Bright Eyes makes it, everyone makes it. We're all happy, everything's good. Oh, I just need a fish that we can eat now. That would really be that would be the cat's meow. As Karen would say, that would just be the cat's meow.
It's so texting now.
It's so fun though, fighting the fish. I've never done that before. I've never had to let it run and then fight it. And it was only a little fella.
Oh, come on. It was not that big.
That's what I mean, it was only a little fella. Compared to
fingers together, fingers more together.
It was this big.
Exactly.
It was decent, but it was good fun. Really fun. Now we just need some something we can eat and we're set. That'd be so good.
Yeah.
We got to work on our hauling it up over the back calamity. That was a bit of a nightmare. But
Yeah.
that's okay. We need like one glove each, I think. The gaff pole on standby, because like even the rod with that little tacker was, you know, like I'm not going to be able to haul it.
Bouncing a bit.
I'll have to grab the string and haul it by hand, not with the rod, because otherwise it'll just bounce itself off.
Yeah.
But I'm reluctant to use the gaff pole unless it's a real monster, because you know, if you do want to chuck it back, you put a big hole in its head.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Alright, so we've just landed on Culebra. We haven't landed, we've just sailed into Culebra. We've anchored, we've dove on the anchor, we've popped the dinghy in the water, and now we're ready to head ashore. It actually looks like quite a good little place. It looks quite quaint. There's a ferry that's just pulled in with I think a boatload of people from the mainland. We'll go and check it out tonight. Maybe.
We're in a bay called Sardinia, for those who are well versed at Culebra. We're in the library on Culebra, Culebra's library.
Of all the things I didn't expect to see at the library, this would be one of them. A complete guide to the Aboriginal art of didgeridoo instruments.
I was trying to tell you something though. I was trying to tell you it's time to learn your
Really?
nation's instrument. Granted, it's not your culture, but you could appropriate it.
So I'm in Culebra Library. Here is a very cute little community library here. And I am here getting lots of episodes uploaded because we have a little bit of a backlog and we just we need a little bit of space and time and battery power to actually continue doing them. We're struggling to charge up our batteries on the boat at the moment because it's not as windy as what it was in Puerto Rico. It is a beautiful morning in Culebra. And I've just done a few diesel runs, so I've gone to the local petrol station, topped up on diesel. Adam's been cleaning and doing some episodes. We're finally ready to actually go on shore properly, and we're going to have some lunch at this burger place, which we had a burger there the other night and it was awesome. So we've all been dreaming about burgers and we're going to go there now. After that we are going to do some last minute provisioning, go to the shops, and then we will head off up to Flamenco Beach. That'll be mid-afternoon, I think. Sounds quite good. Can you see how blue the water is behind me? Just want to go swimming all the time. It's so pretty. In the main street of Culebra. It's a very cute little area here. A little bit touristy, but I reckon
big on the siesta too. It's just after lunchtime and everybody's gone to bed for the day.
pretty much. From like 1 to 4 p.m. is pretty much everything's closed, so not too sure what we're going to do about our supplies that we were planning to get.
So the plan this afternoon is to go to find a dive shop and get myself a dive mask, because the backup is a backup for a reason. And also to get Josh a replacement, and then we're going to head over to Flamenco Beach. What are you doing, little guy? Get out of the water! I think he knows where he's going, to be honest. We were just driving back to get some fuel for the boat, and we found this tiny little dachshund swimming across the waterway from over there across to here.
Sorry,
and he just washed up on the mangroves and was looking very worried, but he's just turned around and gone back.
Oh, his little friend! They found each other again. Him and his little friend.
That's super cute.
The big dog obviously realised that the little dog couldn't make it and came back. Bless. We just see the dogs and then look across to where we need to go and this lizard's just like swimming by.
Just going out for a swim.
Oh man, this is just like a little tropical farm here. If tropical farm had dogs. Yeah, and there's fish below us too. Wow, everything's going on here. So we have stocked up, we have provisioned, and with days kind of getting away from us, so I'm not too sure if we're gonna have much time to do anything else. We'll try and head up to Playa Flamenco. We had a change of plan from our early morning plan. We spent a little bit longer in town than we expected. So we went to the national park, an island which is a national park just off Culebra, and it was only about 5 miles of driving, so it was like, oh man, not even actually 5 miles, maybe about 2 miles of driving, so it only took us about half an hour to get here. It was raining on the way here and there was an awesome rainbow just behind me before. This is what boat life looks like. Enjoying a bit of a downpour.
Here we go, here's my rinse off. Let's have it. We're off to US Virgin Islands this morning. We woke up, looked at the calendar, realized what day it was and what the date was and how far into hurricane territory we are. We've been hurrying, but not as much as we should be, and we really need to start racking in the miles. So we pulled the pin on Culebra, which is where we wanted to go and explore.
Flamenco Beach.
And Flamenco Beach. And we decided that this afternoon we make landfall at the US Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. We get some parts that we need for the engine, we have a quick lap around town, and then we're off to the Lesser Antilles where we can start really hooking into the miles, getting south to Grenada.
What did you not get from me?
Yours is right there, lemonade. We were going to share that one and then you came up being like, where's mine? Rawr! Subtitles in Wookiee speak. And so I was like, well, I'll go get another one. And then I found my favourite pineapple colour. And to celebrate the longest sailing we've done in 2 months, and a lovely day actually, we're making good ground and everything's going well, touch wood. Bring out the happy cup.
Hey! Oh, I wonder how long he was on there for.
Yeah, probably a while. Got a barracuda too.
Ah!
Come on, quick.
There's this funny old mountain on the way into USV Isles, and we've been eyeing it off for a little while. It kind of looks like a really little snow-capped mountain. It's really cute, but obviously in the middle of Caribbean, it's definitely not going to be. Anyway, we've just tacked to change direction, and then we're secretly like, yes, we're gonna get closer and we can have a little spy on it. Apparently it's called Sail Rock as well. I guess maybe it looks like a pair of like some sails on a sailboat. just pulling in, I think before last light, thankfully. We've just got here. If we hadn't turned the motor on, we wouldn't have got here before last light, I don't think. We're just gonna anchor, we'll cook up that fish that we caught, and then we will go to bed and wake up early tomorrow and go into St. Thomas Town, see what it's like. We need to pick up a few